The Last Patient. Dr. Elena Morales was the kind of doctor everyone trusted. Calm voice, steady hands, and eyes that always saw more than just symptoms. She worked in the oncology department, where days were long, nights were longer, and good news came rarely. Yet Elena had a rule. Every patient deserves your full heart, even when it breaks. Her colleagues often asked how she stayed so compassionate after 15 years. She never answered, but the truth had a name: Miguel. 15 years ago, when Elena was still an intern, she met him. Miguel was only 27, a painter, bright eyes, paint-stained fingers, and a brain tumor that had no mercy. But Miguel didn't act like he was dying. He brought life into the hospital. He painted murals in the children's ward. He told jokes to nurses. He once looked at Elena and said, "You can't cure me, but you're healing the parts of me that aren't sick." They fell in love, carefully, quietly. They knew their time was short, so they didn't plan the future. They just made memories. For 11 beautiful, painful months, they lived like every moment mattered. And then, he was gone. Elena never spoke about Miguel again. She never married, never painted. But every year, on the same date, she took the night shift, just to be near others who were also facing the end. This year, her shift brought her to Leah, 19 years old, diagnosed late, full of fear, full of rage. She threw food trays, refused her meds, screamed at everyone. When Elena entered her room, Leah glared and said, "Don't pretend you care. You're just doing your job." Elena sat down beside her and said nothing for a long time. Then softly, she replied, 15 years ago, I lost someone here. I know what it's like to be angry at everything, even kindness. You don't have to let me in. But I'm staying anyway." Leah didn't respond, but the next day, she took her medication. The day after that, she asked for a sketchbook. 3 weeks later, Leah gave Elena a drawing. It showed a doctor, standing in the middle of a storm, holding an umbrella over a small girl. "That's you," Leah said. "I'm not out of the storm, but now I know I'm not alone." When Leah was discharged, she hugged Elena tightly and whispered, "Thank you for not giving up on me." That night, Elena passed the faded mural Miguel had once painted, still there after all these years. She placed her hand gently on a corner of it, smiled for the first time in a long time, and whispered, "You were my first, but not my last."